Hello, Ships fam. How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight we're playing PGA Tour. No, I did not.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yep. Can't play Apex with you guys. Jesus Christ. Now I hate Streamlabs on this computer is really fucked. Oh my god.
Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. I'm Sir Nick, and this is the Road to the Masters.
All right. Let's see if I can fuck this up again.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, it's opening round coverage of the event known as Q School. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Some good names up there, including our leader. Time to head out to the course as we pick things up on the tee at the long par 5 sixth. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, not too bad there. A straightforward look here for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. Well, after that beast of a par 5, Frank, it is time to finesse one up on the green here at the par 3-7, just a little under 200 yards.
There's a big mound in the middle of this green. Flags above it, and then you've got to be really precise. If it's short of it, you can use that mound as a backstop.
That's the first birdie I've got. I've tried this game, this match specifically, like several times. Oh my God. There we went.
He couldn't quite hold the green there, and that is into the left rough.
Stop.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Oh boy. I hate this game.
With a good shot there, maybe he gets away with bogey. But now, I think triple's very much in play.
You really have to bear down and focus on those type of chip shots. This time the short game, it just plain let him down.
What's up, Oliver?
So good for pace, but boy, you really would have liked that one to go down. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Well, this 8th hole is just a solid par 4. With a good tee shot, you'll have a chance to make 3, but trust me, you're thrilled to walk out of here with a 4. It requires 2 good shots, and you have to play it all the way through, tee to green. This one started up the right side. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
$38 total.
Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet.
Damn.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th. And he'll remain at +4. We close out the front 9 at Bay Hill with a 474-yard par 4. It's tough to make par from that fairway bunker on the left, so play accordingly. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee. The hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way.
Damn. What am I doing?
Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay,
The struggle is real.
Is finished off, and that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. These 4 days are gonna be a grind. That's the nature of Q School. But day one, Frank, it's in the books.
Yeah, day 1 of 4, Rich, but, you know, it's cutthroat. It's basically pass.
EA Sports
My thing said there was a
and the
DDoS
PGA
attack
Tour
against
are proud to bring you this showcase
Battle.net.
of the best young players in the world of golf. From Arnie's Place, Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, today it's second round coverage of Q School. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're
Maybe
in for a heck
your
of a battle
headset's
these
fucked
next
up.
3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday.
Maybe your headset's
A
fucked
lot
up,
of
bud.
folks fighting for the title, including our leader. So out to the action
Facts.
we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by.
Dude, I suck at this game.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he's going to stay at +5. Pushing on, we come to the 215-yard par 3, 14th. Avoid the bunkers left and long here, and your chance at par certainly increases. And that will be too much, club. It's into one of those two bunkers over the back of this 14th green.
Jesus.
Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand. And
Nah,
that winds
dude,
up
it's just
well
like I
beyond
just
flag.
don't understand how to fucking play the game.
That one just going to sneak on by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. That's going to
Plus
drop it
6.
back down to 6 over. Now at the 15th, big dog leg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting
Yeah.
to try and hit it across that
For
bunker.
Chips
but
Gaming.
Not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
Yeah, just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Oh my God, dude.
And this is not going to get there, but it will find a safe spot between the two front bunkers here at 15. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll remain at 6 over. Well, we've seen it through the years. This 16th hole at 511 yards here at Bay Hill is one of the most exciting on the PGA Tour. Eagle is absolutely in play, but so too is 7 or worse.
I'm gonna go right in the water here. Fuck. Nope, bunker.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. We really need a birdie right now.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. From about 8 feet. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he'll get things back to 5 over. Frank, par 3 17th. Daunting shot. What are you thinking as you step onto this tee?
Just make 3. 2 is a huge bonus. Take 3 in a heartbeat.
Huh.
And that is going to be safe, but it's short and into that long right side bunker here at 17. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, here it is, the 18th at Bay Hill at Arnie's Place. It's one of the most famous finishing holes on tour. This is where Robert Gomez in the early 1990s holed a 7-iron for an eagle to beat Greg Norman. A lot of drama and a lot of history here at this closing hole. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second.
Clubs down.
Running so hot.
fuck yeah.
Yes, the touch. Excellent there from behind the green, and that one goes down for an unlikely birdie. So that's where this tourney will end for our featured golfer. Their 2-round score falling outside the cut line.
And if you
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, it's opening round coverage of the event known as Q School. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Time to head out to the course as we pick things up on the tee at the long par 5 6th.
Whatever, White. Escape of boredom or whatever it's called. It's not bad. Right in the piece of shit.
And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker.
Wow.
problem was going to start with that tee shot. Once it found the bunker, needed a cool head.
So
and a second
bad.
shot that found the fairway. Not quite there though.
Interesting.
That's a tough lie to come out of. Not surprising it's come up
Salt.
short.
Well short right there, but still in the game for a par.
What part of that was assault? This game is so bad. Actually, I shouldn't say that. This game is not bad. My game is bad. Fucking go. I've
This is a
legit
9-footer.
been playing this same fucking tournament for like... It's like the 4th round I've done. You bitch.
Might have overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the
Well,
hole.
if they were paying attention, you know, wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief, and you come to the par 3-7.
It still takes a good tee shot here though, Rich. Narrow entry, you know, green's 30 yards deep. You still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
Too much. I just don't get it.
And that's
I
gonna
clubbed
be too
down 2
strong.
clubs.
It is into one of the 2 back bunkers around this 7th green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That
how you
might
get
be up
fucking
and down.
birdie.
That is a different kind of up and down. Up, out of the bunker, and down into the hole. Now at the 8th, and Frank, this really is a clever design, fun hole to play.
Very pretty hole. That bunker down the left, just over 300 yards. Ideally, you just work it off that bunker.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in a bunker.
You fucker.
Nope, just not enough earth there to slow that ball down.
Fuck
and
me,
it is gonna
man.
wind up in the hazard. So now a drop here, and it'll set up what's going to be his 5th already to this par 4. This from about 10 feet. Yeah, much better there. That one drops for his double bogey. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Rounding out the front 9 here at Bay Hill, 474-yard par 4. Frank, you played this hole before. Where are you lining up when you step onto the tee here?
There's an out of bounds all the way down the left side that you have to be cognizant of. But that bunker, 290 yards carries it. And yet again, another hole that favors the long hitter. Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
God damn it.
That is into one of the 4 bunkers that surround this 9th green. 3rd shot coming up now from the bunker. Safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer. Yep, good par save right there. He knew that came back to his left, and he put it on a perfect line.
Oh, boy.
Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
So that'll do. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Arnie's Place, Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, today it's second round coverage of Q School. things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th.
Every
And
bunker.
that is into the front left bunker, one of 3 around this 15th green. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, this is a great hole late in the round. Par 5 and a chance to really make up some ground or extend the lead. I mean, you can make some things happen here.
Shortest of the 4 par 5s and reachable for just about everyone. But really, it's the second shot. The better the tee shot, the easier you make that second shot.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Fuck that up.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at the par 5.
No, come on. Are you-
That ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop. And it winds up in the water.
Corey.
That is not the worst shot in
Appreciate
the
you.
world, but obviously could have been better.
Certainly. Definitely hoping to try and get inside 3 feet, but it's a little outside that.
Good putt there, though it is a bogey here at the par 5. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass.
Fuck off.
Well, it's tough to shake off that bogey at the previous hole, especially when you get a shot like that.
So he starts out, Frank, and he's probably thinking bogey. And now the unthinkable, triple bogey in play.
Yeah, it's happened so quickly too. Right now, it's a case of just for this little moment, forget everything, bear down.
Much needed there, as that's in for a double bogey. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Finishing hole at Bay Hill is the demanding.
I mean, I'm probably not. When is the closed beta?
Water to the right. OB along the entire left side. A 4 almost feels like a birdie here. This one turning left a bit off the tee.
And that tee shot finds the first cut. But really, with that second shot, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
So now from just into that first cut, he'll ready his approach to this par 4. And not wanting to
Angel,
take on
what's
the water,
going
that is
on,
struck
man?
a bit too firmly, and it is into one of the back bunkers here at 18. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Well, first time I made round 3.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, 3rd round coverage of Q School. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. So out to the action we go as we'll pick things up on the tee at the par 5 12th. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he is in an ideal spot just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's able to get it back to 1 over. At the par 4 13th now, Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
and that will do just fine. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. Oh! Oh, and this fairway is going to run out of room. That's into the pond here in front of this 13th green. So, with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his fourth to the par 4. What a nice shot. Right on the green, and a pretty easy putt on the way. 10-foot putt left. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5, and that won't help the cause one bit. Frank, as we come to the 14th of par 3, what's ahead for the players?
Once again, another tough par 3 coming up. Narrow at the front. It gets a little wider the further you go up this green.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Well, that was nearly very good. Just the speed of the green taking that one away.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave
What's up, Nick?
maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey, and that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dog-leg right on this
You
one.
can hit the
Frank,
fairway
what's
in
the
this?
Oh,
best route to take to shoot the low number?
You've got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards.
What are you talking
if you
about?
Can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
I have no problem hitting the fairway. I just can't play the rest of the fucking game. First time for everything.
Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Now the approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half of this green. It's also the flattest section of the green.
The fact that I even made the green there, a miracle.
Putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of break in this overall. Distance very important. It might be one of those putts. Hit it firm, you take the break out altogether.
Nope. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll hold steady at +3. So, Frank, not much movement here on moving day and even par round. They're going to find themselves pretty well out of the picture.
Yeah, even par on the third round.
EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. From Orlando, Florida, and Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge, live final round coverage of Q School. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13. We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot, 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that 2-check skipper and get it to stop.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And that'll help, but he'll still be 5 shots off the pace with only 5 holes left to play. Right now to the 14th, the par 3, and how difficult is this hole?
Once again, very narrow entry into the green. So ideally you want to fly the ball a little higher than normal, make it soft, make it land a little softer.
Come on.
And that one not on the
don't
green,
get it.
but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Sizable putt left.
This is a 16-footer. Got it there, but not quite on target. That one safely in for a bogey. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Well, this is one of those holes at Bay Hill where you have to sort of thread the needle. It's more about accuracy than it is about power. It's only 429 yards, a dog leg to the right, but you absolutely have to put the ball in play off the tee.
Fucked up. God damn it.
This started toward the left side.
Of course.
And that will be into the rough on the left side of this fairway, over by the houses over there. See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough. Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that won't help the cause one bit. We enter the final stretch with a 511-yard par 5 16th tree and bunker trouble to the right. OB to the left. It is reachable in two, but water in front of the green will punish the mishits. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Fucking knew it.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up the hill and dead straight.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain at 2 over par. So we've talked about these par 3s here at Bay Hill, and they finished with a doozy. It is the 17th at 221 yards and all sorts of trouble. You can see that beach bunker in front. There's the water to deal with, oftentimes a difficult hole location. You're thrilled to walk out of here with a par.
Fuck, almost bagged that one. Damn. I just don't fucking get it.
Oh, yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, the 18th here at Bay Hill. This is a chance to be a hero, but it could all go horribly wrong, couldn't it?
Yeah, this is another hole and a great example of it's never over until it's over. Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
So from just off the fairway, this is second. Oh, that is right, and that may be gone. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. Ooh. This will be a 14-foot putt here. That one just gonna sneak on by. Time to pick up and move on.
Jesus.
Frank, always nice to test yourself at one of the game's great venues, the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. What a day.
Yeah, and you know you've played a golf course where the PGA Tour has visited for so many years. So you, like the best players in the world, great opportunity to test your skills.
Alright, let's play our first event. We'll go have a smoke before I start this. make the cut.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From the home of the Ryder Cup in 2021, Whistling Straits, it's live first-round coverage of the season opening event, the Wisconsin Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. What an exciting time, our featured golfer beginning the professional journey on the Korn Ferry Tour. It's a good time to bring in our friend Nota Begay III, 4 times a winner on the PGA Tour. He cut his teeth on this very circuit. Nota, what do you remember about that time? And I have a sneaking suspicion one round in particular is going to pop into your mind.
Well, Rich, yes, a great memory for me. Shot the first 59 in the history of the Korn Ferry Tour, which is a huge positive memory in my mind. And what it did tell me in terms of my career and what it meant moving forward was the fact that you have to go out and you have to be aggressive. You have to make birdies and you have to shoot low scores. There's no laying up on the Korn Ferry Tour if you want to take that next big step to the big show.
All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. He is very quickly to 1 over par. Frank, how about the par 5, 597-yard second hole?
They give you a chance here. If you can get a long drive down the left side, it starts to open up. But even a drive that finds the fairway down the right side, you might think it's okay, but chances are you're going to have a blind second shot.
Good solid tee shot there, coming off the bogey at the first. This is in the fairway at number 2. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning.
Oh, come on.
A little bit of a mixed bag so far at the par 5. Good tee shot, second shot. Really got to give it about a C+, and that's about it. So hoping that this third shot is a lot better and well, perhaps still a chance for birdie.
Fuck. Anyway.
This hole's been a bit of a struggle, but beautiful short shot and a chance to get away with a par.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at 1 over. We come now to the first par 3 at Whistling Straits, 188-yard third. Best to favor the right side of this massive green to avoid Lake Michigan and those deep bunkers and dunes on the left.
What?
Oh my goodness, that is way to the right. He'll have to go full Copperfield here. Magic to make his par. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, it's easy to understand the intimidation of Lake Michigan pushes you over to the right-hand side, but it looks like there's going to be plenty of green to work with.
Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? It didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. one in for a bogey here at the third. He is very quickly
I
down to
just
2
don't
over
think
par.
this is my game.
Well, here we are at the par 4 fourth. It's a shade under 500 yards, and it is the hardest hole on the golf course. Why? Well, Pete Dye's playing mind games. Yet again, he's trying to get you to avoid those mounds on the right side. You do, and what happens is so many tee shots go toward those left bunkers and the dunes that fall dangerously toward Lake Michigan. Again, mind games from the mastermind, Pete Dye. Iona, a second coming up.
And the fourth year at Whistling Straits is challenging enough. You just have to find the fairway. That's what we've done here. So, still a chance of making a par or better.
Stop.
Well, had a good
Fucking
look at the
knew it.
green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Nope.
Fuck.
That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4.
I'm not gonna
Just
make
like
this
that,
cut at all.
He'll fall to 3
Fuck.
over par. Well, here we are at the 603-yard par 5 fifth. This is the hole that Bryson DeChambeau made famous at the Ryder Cup with that 417-yard drive. Bryson DeChambeau with a flip wedge in. That was a game changer for Bryson. Maybe it can be for you too. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
I don't fucking, you piece of shit game.
Frank landed it on the
Every,
green.
like,
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance.
oh my god, I fucking.
12 feet still to go. Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. Set to go now at the 6th. It's a pretty short par 4.
Yeah, slight dogleg to the right, but you can play it straight away. There's a series of bunkers down that left side, and then they really choke the fairway at about 320 yards.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
And it's a short hole, the 6th here at Whistling Straits, the shortest on the front 9, in fact. To get to this back portion of the green, you have to carry plenty of trouble, but be particularly aware of that deep pot bunker that's nestled in the gremlin's ear.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. our featured golfer well back after round one, and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they were in a different zip code today.
Damn.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Whistling Straits Golf Course on the shores of Lake Michigan, live second round coverage of the Wisconsin Open. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Some good names up there, including our leader. Let's get into the action as we pick things up at the par 3 7th.
God, it just keeps fucking going.
And that one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And I'd say this one has a little bit of right to left in it, though I think all in all, not a lot, up or down.
There we fucking go.
Never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And he'll try and fight back as that scores back to 3 over par. This one have enough going on for you? 506 yards, and it's a par 4 this 8th hole. Count them. There are more than 100 bunkers on this hole. So what you need to do is favor the left side, because if you don't, there is that steep drop off right into Lake Michigan, all those dunes, all those bunkers on the right. Focus. Focus. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
What? No way.
Didn't check, Frank.
No.
Just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward. The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Headed to the clubhouse now for a hot dog and a soda at the turn. But first, a little bit of business here with this par 4 9.
And this is going to take a straight tee shot. Trouble on both sides of this fairway. Also, be very, very aware of the shape of this fairway. It's downhill and slopes left to right.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Iona, a second coming up.
And it is a tough par 4 to finish this front 9. Being in this section of the fairway has opened up the green nicely, but beware of 7 Mile Creek that snakes its way down the right-hand side.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Starting off the backside with a 391-yard par 410. Best to try and hug the left side of the fairway. You have to avoid the deep bunker on the right, which demands a 240-yard carry. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
142 yards left to the hole. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
An outside look here for birdie. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. So that's in for par to start this backside. But that's going to keep him on the outside looking in terms of playing the weekend. So 2 rounds complete here, Frank. What have you seen so far?
I know a lot of other people might think so, but I think the course is tough, but it's extremely fair. The goal of a golf course, Rich, you know it, I know it, we watch it all the time, is
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. From the eastern shores of Wisconsin and Whistling Straits, it's live third-round coverage of the Wisconsin Open. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. So let's get out and join the fray as we pick things up on the tee at the par 5 11th. Good shot right there with that 3-wood sitting up nicely.
Yeah, most importantly, the second shot's on the fairway. And this par 5 playing long today. See how close this third shot can be hit.
God damn it.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par.
This is a tough hole today, and just inside 10 feet after that short shot, so still working very hard to make par.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he's going to stay at +5. Back to the action here at the 12th. It is a par 3, and Frank, a little bit of a breather, at least in terms of yardage.
Well, that's about it, because this green is one of the most undulating on the golf course. I doubt there's a flat spot on this green.
What the fuck? I mean,
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, here at the 13th, a lot can happen.
Just a gentle dogleg to the right, or at least the hole moves to the right, plus the slope of the fairway. So you've got to aim left of center.
That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
And 114 left to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
God damn it, man.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
How the fuck do you pull it like that? Okay. Like...
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. Frank, any major championship gives you a good mix of holes. We've had some long ones, and now this one just under 400 yards.
But it will punish you if you're offline. There's trouble left and the mounds and the bunkers on the right. So ideally, it's positional tee shot.
Is starting up the right side.
Didn't need much more from that breeze blowing hard from the right, but it just didn't come in at the end. He managed to hang up in that first cut of rough.
What the absolute fuck?
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 6 over. Now we arrive at the 503-yard par 4 15th, beginning of a 4-hole stretch, rivaling any 4-hole stretch in championship golf. Hang on tight. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. That's got to be
What the
disappointing.
fuck?
Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, that's going to be just okay. Might have been a little worried about not getting it out, and instead, this is going to leave a tough putt coming up. Yes, Will, right there. That is in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is.
In last place.
Well, without a doubt, a disappointing Saturday for our featured golfer. High expectations coming in, but it's an over par round, leaving him well back.
Rich, the sadistic.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Sheboygan, Wisconsin, it's live final round coverage of the season opening event, the Wisconsin Open. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds
Hell no,
together,
dude, I'm getting my
trying
ass
to
kicked.
best Mother Nature and this course,
Fuck
and
this
trying
thing.
to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. And we've got some drama brewing with a tie at the top at 11 under par. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag, pin smack bang in the middle.
Oh, this is going to flirt
What
with
the
danger
hell?
left. Nope, just on enough earth there to slow that
it's
ball
fucking-
down, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. All right, so he'll take his drop, and with a penalty stroke added, that'll become his 4th now to the par 4.
Are you fucking shitting me? Alright. Yeah, now I'm in the sand.
Set from the bunker. This is 5th shot.
Just a short bunker shot. So open your feet up, open the club face up, little splash out.
That one was running so high. Time to move on to the next hole.
This game makes absolutely no sense. I fucking don't understand.
Now to the par 4 14th. It is a dogleg left, about 396 yards.
Yeah, it really narrows up around that 300-yard mark. So this is another hole, really, where you don't need a driver. But somehow you've got to get that ball in the fairway. Remember, 250 yards only leaves 145 in. Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay. And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
You might like this one. You might really like it. Sensational. What a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Frank, lots of sand and beach in view here at the 15th.
Yeah, this starts a tremendous 4-hole run to the clubhouse. And this is going to require your best tee shot. Maybe a little fade off the tee would keep it away from those bunkers on the left and set up that second shot.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll hold steady at +3. 16th here at Whistling Straits is the shortest par 5 of the golf course. Also one of the most exciting holes on the golf course. We saw that at the Ryder Cup. It was a pivotal hole. Recall on Saturday, Jordan Spieth making eagle here after his partner, Justin Thomas, hit that sensational approach shot. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
It's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is. The 17th now at Whistling Straits. And if you have a club that travels 250 yards on a good line, bust it out now.
That's what you're going to need, Dan. And you're going to need to hit that smack bang out of the middle of the club and leave nothing behind.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. We come now to one of the most celebrated finishing holes in all of golf. Whistling Straits, 520-yard par 4 18. An aggressive drive down the left side requiring a 270-yard carry over the sand dunes and bunkers. Safer to play it to the right. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Uh-oh. That ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop. And it winds up in the water. So, with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his fourth to the par 4. Been a tough hole so far. This is the 5th shot, and still in the bunker. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot.
Well, hit the stroke limit on that one. Well, Frank, what a day of golf we saw out there today.
7,800 yards of, I'd like to say pure joy, but for the ones that have done well, you earned it.
Well said, Frank. For my partner,
Fuck
Frank
me.
Novello, and all of us here at EA Sports, we say so long for now from Whistling Straits.
Why won't let me go up the accuracy? Let's see what that does for my game. Probably not.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, live opening round coverage of the Desert Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting here at the par 5 fifth hole.
Thanks for the follow, Big Whiskey 13. I mean, I don't miss sand traps.
Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that greenside bunker, but that is very doable.
So into week 2 now. That first tournament in many ways about dealing with the nerves. First ever professional tournament. Nota, what do you typically take away after that first week? You didn't put everything together, but you did get your feet wet.
Certainly, and you have to look at the history of the Korn Ferry Tour, and many a player have struggled early in the year but have still gone on to garner one of those spots in the top 25, which is critical at the year end. And this is just a learning experience. You got to pick and choose your moments, when to be aggressive and when to stick to your guns. And in this particular case, got off to a slow start, and maybe this is a week they can build on.
Get up that stupid hill. No way. Are you...
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. He'll drop back now to 1 under par. Next up, 447-yard par 4 6th. If you hit driver off the tee, be mindful of the creek that traverses the fairway, and the approach plays longer than the yardage as it climbs uphill to a really difficult green. That's up the left side. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards will get you to the front of the green, but it's 132 if you're going to go for the flag. And the pin on the front portion.
Get up. Damn.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
He gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short.
Yep.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Now on to the par 4 7th hole. Is this a reachable par 4, Frank?
Distance-wise, you would think so, but the designer has done something to avoid that, and it's put all this water in front of the green. It would take a mammoth tee shot, and that's something like 300 yards through the air if you're going to try and even drive this green. Is the risk worth it? Well, if you're just playing with your friends, maybe it is. Otherwise, you just lay it up just past those those bunkers on the right and the left. Get it down there on the flat. A little pitch you would think is simple, but because of the slope of this fairway, chances are you might not get a flat lie, and that's going to make that second shot that much harder.
Get up the hill. Oh no. You.
Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there.
You like that right there, Frank? Beautiful lag putt. Great pace.
Okay, a disappointing 6 here at par 4. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. We arrive now at the beautiful but treacherous par 3 8th, another one of Wolf Creek's signature holes, playing a stout 248 yards with a creek that wraps around the green from front to back. Important to hit your mark here.
What?
Now a 7-footer.
Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. This is a good one to close out the front side. 390 yards, a par 4. Yeah, you can hit the big one and just air it out. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. 70 yards, all that's left here for his second. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. So that'll be a par. No damage done as he'll stay at +2. So 1 round complete, and Frank, this is such a good field this week. We may see the cream rise to the top come Sunday.
I hope you're right, Rich. This is a great golf course.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Eastern Nevada and Wolf Creek Golf Club, it's live second-round coverage of the Desert Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4 7.
Are you kidding me? What? Oh my God. I don't.
He has a 12-footer here. Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, I really like this hole, the par 3A here at Wolf Creek.
It measures just under 250 yards. Really what you want to know is the yardage just to the front edge of the green. Anything obviously that carries sort of 5 or 6 paces on there, then at least you've got a relatively big green to hit at. But you can see the trouble that surrounds short and left of this green, as well as just over the back.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Got it there, but not quite on target. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. Finishing up the front side here at Wolf Creek with the 390-yard par 4-9. Bit of a breather here. Time to pull out the big stick and let it rip. Find the fairway.
This is where we miss
is
the
definitely
cut.
in play. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. And that'll do just fine. A dead-on look here for birdie. Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie.
The par 4 10th. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first looks because of that ridge on that right side. The desert there blocks your view off the tee. But this fairway is just as wide as every other fairway on the golf course. A good drive, sort of 280, 300 yard plus, will always take those bunkers down the left out of play. From there, that second shot, just be aware where the flag is. If they have it in that front or middle section, this is certainly a birdie hole. Anything on the green is going to be a very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful, though, when that flag is on the back right. That's the hard position because it brings that pot bunker into play.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Now at the par 3 11th, and though it is 215 yards, you can see with that elevated tee, it doesn't play quite as long as you're coming downhill. You certainly don't want to miss it left here. And I think he was a little wary of hitting the ball too far there, and he winds up leaving it short. This from 7 feet. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is.
All right.
Frank, the par 5 12th is another case of a hole.
I think this is our last hole, and I don't think we're going to make the
Golf
cut.
Club
And if we
can actually be
don't,
kind
we're
of
going to go ahead and
scary,
call it for the night.
daunting. You look out at the
God, I
desert
suck at this thing.
mountains, and then you add in some water,
So
which we have here on the left.
bad.
And you can go for some big numbers here if you're not careful.
Well, this is where the Wolf and the Creek can take a bite out of you. You hit it left off the tee, then you're certainly going to start to rack up a number. There's enough fairway down the right, but once again, if you hit a good drive and this hole is reachable for you, then you've got to worry about the water, which is to the right of this green. 5 wouldn't be the worst score you could make around here, that's for sure. I've seen 6s and 7s.
Oh, come on.
Has to be through.
Fairway.
That second shot here to the par 5, Frank, got everything out of that.
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And he's going to need a little bit more of that, as he is still 2 shots outside the cut line on this Friday. So a disappointing end to the tournament for our featured golfer, heading home following these 2 rounds after failing to make the cut.
Time for a little
All right.
introspective look. What we did well,
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Big Whiskey, I appreciate the follow. Nick, Angel, Corey, Saucy, White, Krager, appreciate you guys coming through with reactions. That's going to call it for the night. We will be live tomorrow night. I don't know if we're going to play golf tomorrow, but probably a shooter or something. But anyway, everybody stay safe, have fun, and happy gaming.